Dear students, so observe the third problem. Yesterday we have discussed the two problems, and the problem is form a partial differential equation from the given PDE. 2z is equals to x square by a square plus y square by b square. So consider the given equation. 2z is equals to x square by a square plus y square by b square. Differentiating partially with respect to x. On differentiating partially with respect to x, we observe 2 into dou z by dou of x, 2x divided by a square. As we know that partial derivative of y will be 0, therefore xp value will be equals to x square by a square. Here 2 into p, which is equals to 2 into x divided by a square, cancel the term 2 and 2, cancel the term 2 and 2. So the value of p will be x divided by a square. Multiply both sides by xp. The reason of multiplying x here is we want to determine the value of x square by a square, so that we are eliminating x square by a square from the given equation. For that we multiply both sides by x. We observe that px, which is equals to x square by a square. So therefore the value of xp will be x square by a square. So remember the point here, multiplying both sides by x. So we observe the value of x square by a square, so that we are replacing the value of x square by a square as xp in the given equation. Similarly, again partially differentiating with respect to y, we get 2 into dou z by dou of y, which is equals to 2y divided by b square. Here also we apply the same procedure, multiplying both sides by y. We observe that yq will be y square by b square. Substituting 2 and 3, substituting the value of xp, x square by a square and y square by b square in the given equation. So we observe the value as px plus qy, which is equals to 2z. That is the required partial differential equation. So let us observe the fourth problem. Let us observe the fourth problem. Here the question is, form the partial differential equation from x square plus y square, which is equals to z minus c whole square into tan square alpha. Here once again we observe two constants, c and also as well as alpha. We require to eliminate c and alpha from the given partial differential equation. For that, consider the given equation as equation 1. The procedure is differentiate partially with respect to x. On differentiating, on partial differentiating the term x, we observe the value as 2x, which is equals to 2 times of z minus c into tan square alpha. As we know that z, the partial derivative of z will be dou z by dou of x, and we consider dou z by dou of x as p. Cancel 2 and 2, therefore the term will be x by p, which is equals to z minus c into tan square of alpha. So let us assume the equation as 2. Similarly, on differentiating 1 partially with respect to y, we observe, so 2y which is equals to 2 into z minus of c, 2 into z minus of c into tan square alpha, which is a constant term. So partial derivative of z with respect to y will be dou z by dou of y. So dou z by dou of y value will be q, therefore y divided by q will be equals to z minus c into tan square of alpha. So now observe equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. So from these equations we consider on subtracting the equations 3 and 2. So why do we consider the concept of subtracting here is, so we require to eliminate c and alpha in this problem. So towards right side we have z minus c into tan square alpha in equation 2. and even towards right side of the equation 3 we have z minus c into tan square of alpha. So from the two equations we observe that if we subtract these two equations, that is 2 and 3, we observe the equation as x by p minus y divided by q. The term that get cancels, we observe the value as 0. So on taking LCM as pq, so we observe the equation as qx minus py, which is equals to 0. So therefore py minus of qx, which is equals to 0, is the required partial differential equation. Take py towards right side and qx towards right side. We observe the equation as py minus qx, which is equals to 0, is the required partial differential equation. Suppose if this type of question appears in examination, so maybe if we find some other questions other than the problems we have discussed, the concept of eliminating arbitrary constant will be differentiate partially with respect to x separately and y separately, observe the given equation and the obtained equations. So from the three equations, so we get a idea of eliminating the arbitrary constant. That is the procedure we require to consider in case of eliminating arbitrary constants. Students, now let us discuss the second concept, that is method of eliminating of arbitrary functions. Here arbitrary functions. So in the given question we will be having a function. Okay, so let us discuss the fifth problem, that is form a partial differential equation by the method of elimination of arbitrary function from z is equals to f of x square minus y square. Similarly, consider the given equation. The procedure is differentiate partially with respect to x and y separately. We get p is equals to dou z by dou of x. Derivative of f will be f dash of x square minus y square into inner derivative of x square will be 2x, and the partial derivative of y will be 0. Similarly, when we differentiate the given equation partially with respect to y, we observe q, that is dou z by dou of y, which is equals to f dash of x square minus y square into inner derivative of y square will be minus of 2y. So consider the given equations as equation 1 and 2. Observe the two equation. The question is to eliminate the arbitrary function here. For that, so dividing the equations 1 by 2. So here 1 by 2. Okay, we get p by q, which is equals to minus x divided by y. On cross multiplication, so we observe yp plus xq, which is equals to 0, is the required partial differential equation. Suppose the question is eliminate arbitrary function from the given PDE is, the method is differentiate partially with respect to x and y separately. Now observe the sixth problem. Form a partial differential equation by the method of elimination of arbitrary function from z is equals to f of x plus ay plus g of x minus ay. So here the question is we require to eliminate the arbitrary function from the given equation. So consider the given equation. As we know the procedure that differentiate partially with respect to x. On differentiating partially with respect to x, we observe the equation as dou z by dou of x, which is equals to p, which is equals to f dash of x plus ay plus d dash of x minus ay. As we know that inner derivative of x will be 1, in this case also inner derivative of x will be 1. Therefore dou z by dou of x value will be f dash of x plus ay plus g dash of x minus ay. Similarly, dou z by dou of y, when we partially differentiate with respect to y, we observe that q will be f dash of x plus ay, and the inner derivative of ay will be a, g dash of x minus ay, and the inner derivative of y will be minus of a. So here on differentiating the function, we are not getting any clue from the given equation and the obtained equations. In this problem, so whenever we are not getting a clue, if once we partially differentiate with respect to x and with respect to y, then in such cases we'll go for partially differentiating again x. We observe the value as dou square z by dou x square, which is equals to f double dash of x plus ay plus g double dash of x minus ay, and we consider the value as r. Similarly, when we partially differentiate again with respect to y, we observe the equation as dou square z by dou y square, which is equals to, so we call dou square z by dou y square as t and dou square z by dou x square as r. Those are the notations we used to use in PDE. So therefore dou square z by dou y square, which is equals to t, f double dash of x plus ay into inner derivative will be, already we have a, into inner derivative of a will be a square plus g double dash of x minus ay into minus a will be once again a square or minus a square. So taking a square as a common factor, we observe f double dash of x plus ay plus g double dash of x minus ay. So we have assumed f double dash of x plus ay plus g double dash of x minus ay as r. Therefore, so we observe the equation as a square r. So which implies we know that dou square z by dou y square can be considered as t. Therefore, t will be equals to a square r is the required partial differential equation. So whenever if we are not getting any clue with the first order partial derivatives with respect to x and with respect to y, then continue the process of differentiating partially with respect to x and y. Similarly, so observe the next problem, that is the seventh problem. So in the seventh problem, form a partial differential equation given that f of x plus y plus z comma x square plus y square minus z square will be equals to 0. In the previous problems, so we are observing the equations of the type z is equals to. So here in this question we observe a question related to f of x plus y plus z comma x square plus y square minus z square, which is equals to 0. So in solving this type of example, we assume x plus y plus z as u and x square plus y square minus z square as v. Okay, so that is the point we require to remember whenever the problem will be of this type. So again, on partially differentiating with respect to x, derivative of x will be 1 and then z will be dou z by dou of x. Therefore, the value of dou u by dou of x will be 1 plus p. Similarly, dou v by dou of x will be x square minus 2z into dou z by dou of x. We know that dou z by dou of x can be replaced as p. Therefore, the value of dou v by dou of x will be 2x minus 2z p. Similarly, again partially differentiating with respect to y, dou u by dou of y, which is equals to 1 plus dou z by dou of y, which is equals to 1 plus q. Similarly, dou v by dou of y, which is equals to 2y minus 2z into q. When we partially differentiate with respect to x, the partial derivative of x, when we are differentiating the partial derivative of y, when we are differentiating with respect to y, so the value of the first term will be equals to 0. Therefore, 2y minus 2z q. That is the point we need to remember whenever we are partially differentiating with respect to y. That is, x will be acting as a constant term. Whenever we are differentiating with respect to x, y will be acting as a constant term. So observe the equations. Now by the data, we observe the equation in this form f of u comma v, because we have assumed the first term as u and we have assumed the second term as v. Therefore, f of u comma v is equals to 0. So we know the definition from second sum itself. If this is the equation of the type f of u comma v comma f of u comma v which is equals to 0, then we write the statement as dou f by dou u into dou u by dou of x plus dou f by dou v into dou v by dou of x is equals to 0. This we have already observed in second semester when we are observing the concepts of partial derivatives. So therefore we consider this equation and we replace the value of dou u by dou of x as 1 plus p and dou v by dou of x as 2x minus 2zp. These are the values we have determined partially differentiating the function v with respect to x and partially differentiating the function u with respect to x. And let us consider the equation as 1. Again we have dou f by dou u into dou u by dou of y. So this is with respect to x and this is with respect to y. So this is a basic definition, dou f by dou y, dou f by dou v into dou v by dou of y which is equals to 0. Here also we replace the value of dou u by dou of y and then dou v by dou of y. So we have determined the value of dou u by dou of y and replace the value as 1 plus q. Dou v by dou of y, replace the value of 2y minus 2zq. So replace the value as 2y minus 2zq. So which is equals to 0. Call this as equation 2. Substitute the value of dou u by dou of x and then dou v by dou of x. Here dou u by dou of y and then dou v by dou of y. So we have determined from this dou u by dou of x value and then dou u by dou of y value, dou v by dou of x value and then dou v by dou of y value. Replace these values in the basic definitions. So here dou u by dou of y in place of dou v by dou of y. So we observe equations 1 and 2. So if we want to eliminate the arbitrary function here, the method is, so eliminating dou f by dou u and dou f by dou v from equations 1 and 2. For that we write the given equation in the form of determinant form. So 1 plus p, here the term is 2x minus 2zp. Okay, so 1 plus q, 2y minus 2zq, writing in the form of determinant and equating the value as 0. So on expansion of the second order determinant, so we observe the value as y plus z into p minus z minus x into q which is equals to x minus y is the required partial differential equation. So after obtaining equations 1 and 2, write in the form of a determinant, writing in the form of determinant, and on evaluating, so we get the required partial differential equation if the given function will be of this form, f of x plus y plus z comma x square plus y square minus z square is equals to 0. The point we require to remember here is, so apply the definition of f of u comma v is equals to 0, then we write the equation as dou f by dou u into dou u by dou of x plus dou f by dou v into dou v by dou of x. Replace the value of dou u by dou of x and dou v by dou of x in respective places. Similarly, when we consider with respect to y, dou f by dou u into dou u by dou y plus dou f by dou v into dou v by dou of y. Replace the values of dou u by dou of y and then dou v by dou of y, and considering the values in the form of determinant and on expanding we get the required partial differential equation. If any other problem appears in the form of eliminate the arbitrary function from the given partial differential equation, the procedure is differentiate partially with respect to x separately and y separately. So if we are not getting any clue, so again differentiating with respect to partially differentiating with respect to x and y, or if the given problem will be of this form, so we have discussed some of the problems on eliminating the arbitrary functions in PD